Alright, so let's tear this thing apart. Now, I did, as I said once before, replace the keypad, or the keyboard, or whatever you want to call it, in this thing. And I figure, I don't remember how I got it open, but if I had opened it once, I'm sure I can open it again. And if I remember right, there was only a couple of key screws, but I ended up taking them all out. Actually, I should use a smaller screwdriver. Let me see, what do I have here? Ah, here's one. I can use this one. So meanwhile, they're coming out Monday or Tuesday next week to fix that tire and put it on the right way. And I told them, listen, I'll take the chains off, you know, I'll take the tire off, you know, the tractor if they want. I don't care. I'm not looking, you know, for something here. But, yeah. And I said I could wait until next Monday or Tuesday. I could have had it done today if I called them at 7 o'clock or 7:15. But me trying to get up that early in the morning, forget about it. Especially when I don't really fall asleep until like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. I am not a good sleeper at that point. When I sleep, I sleep. But it's the getting to sleep. My mind is just always going, apparently. Actually, I find sometimes just turning off the computer and watching a good movie, and I mean a no-brainer movie, you know, something that isn't action-packed, something that is, you got to try to figure out a mystery, you know, just a no-brainer, you know, movie. Yeah. I know I'm probably taking out way too many screws, but it's not a big deal. What else am I going to be doing today? It's miserable out today. However, I do have to take a quick ride around the corner because there's a shop. Well, there was only a couple of them around within Connecticut that make, and we're not big donut eaters by no means, but we still like the old-fashioned, the old donuts when they used to make them with butter and things, and not with lard and all this other shit. You know, donuts that had taste to them. You know, and it wasn't the taste of just all the shit they put on the donut to cover it up. So, meanwhile, there was a donut shop, or two actually, called Beach Donuts. And they were kind of like on the shoreline. Well, they opened up a place right here in Brantford, about 5-6 blocks from me. Which is dangerous, actually. Like I say, we're not big sweet eaters. We're not big donut eaters. We're not, you know, we're not a big junk food eater. I wonder if there's a screw hiding underneath this hard drive. It looks like there may be. Alright, let's take the hard drive out. hard drive screw. A mini screw. Like they're not all minis. So meanwhile, like I said, they're coming out. Oh great, I dropped that one. They're coming out Monday or Tuesday. Now they're normally in Brantford. Yeah, it's there. I just gotta find it. They're normally in Brantford on Tuesdays, or the shoreline on Tuesdays. But he says, you know, he's gonna do his best to get down here Monday and maybe rework his route. So listen, I'm not looking for you to go out of your way. I appreciate whatever you can do, but basically I just want to get it done. You tell me you're going to be here, be here. That's all I ask. I'm pretty easy to get along with, unless you're, in my opinion, an asshole. Okay, now, oh, here's the USBs. Now, now see, these two are on a board. Well, actually, there's a whole board with USBs and everything plugged in over there. And that's pretty well connected. Let's see. I'm seeing if I can see something that can indicate an issue. If it's a part, like I say, I'm not a part. I could never change the parts on these. I'm not down to board level with this size. But I want to take a peek just to see if there's something I can visually see that may be wrong.
In a smart and tastefully done house in desirable West Chicago, Tom Jacobs checks his phone and smiles. Who is the architect of his dreams come true?
So these here are on a circuit. They're right on. These are built right onto the board. So. And again, I don't think it's a physical issue. I think it's more of a parts issue or a board issue. I mean, with the spark that this thing made and the pop that it made, I was expecting to see damage. I mean, I really was. I mean, even if you look at the small resistors and diodes and things that are in here, you know, if one was blown, even though it's small, you'd still be able to see it. Well, if it had blown, let's put it that way. God, look at the circuitry in these things. God. And people say there's no aliens around. You know what? We have to have other people from other worlds coming in here to give us this type of technology.
And getting her out of the country for an entire season? I didn't realize I would be getting a gift out of this deal as well. I can't.
No, I love you.
Now when I say blown, I mean something like a burnt, something that I can physically see. You know, if there's a bad part, you know, a blown part, if it's not physically blown out of the way, I'm not going to be able to see it. You know, if it's just a blown part to where it's a bad part, I'm not going to see that. You know, because it's just, you know, and I'll tell you the truth, I couldn't even test it because my testers are not small enough to get into this stuff. My ohm meter, for instance, well, I might be able to get in with the ohm meter, but I'm barking up an empty tree because without having any values on any of this stuff that I can't see, so without a schematic and things, I'm just, you know, basically I'm wasting time here. I was hoping to see maybe a bat trace. That's what I was kind of saying. Okay, you know, and then I could have bridged it. And what puzzles me though is it works with the thumb drive. Alright, anyway, I looked online for a couple of boards. Yeah, and the ones I was looking at were 130, 140. And I said, you know what? It works. Like I say, the only thing wrong is the mouse. The USB doesn't work on the mouse. However, it does work on the thumb drive. Go figure. So I moved it up here because the computer which is the Dell that I had up here, or wait, is that the Gateway? I don't even know anymore what I have. I think this is a Gateway actually. Yeah, Gateway. Okay. When I had that up there, I only used it for a few things. So I said, you know what? Let me put this one up here. That's all. And then I'll use the Gateway down here. I don't need a powerhouse to work the radio with. However, I wanted more than what I had with this. So now this one still works. There's nothing wrong with it. I don't know, I may just stick it over there in the corner on the bench. So if I am doing something, I have to look something up real quick, it's right there for me. Again, I don't know. I mean, I really don't need all these computers, but what are you going to do? I'm a computer junkie. Well, not really compared to some out there. I mean, I've only got 4 units in here. That's not a computer, that's just an external monitor. So when I'm doing a lot of work on this, I turn that one on so I can utilize both monitors on the one computer. But that's about it. So, I don't know yet. Like I say, I may put that little one right there, just to have it there in case I need to look something up while I'm there. I don't have to get up and come over here. Now that's being kind of lazy, isn't it? But meanwhile, the Acer saga is done. I'm not going to deal with it. I opened it up. You've seen it. There wasn't much that I can see, that I can fix. There was no burnt traces. Nothing that I was able to actually see as being bad. So, you know what? It's the board. That's all there is to it. There's a part on the board that finally crapped out, shit the bed, whatever you wanted to say, and that's all there is to it. So, that's where I'm at. So without further ado, I'm going to call it quits on the Acer and use it as it is when I needed to use it.